Right, and we are live. Hey, everybody! Welcome back to another RC D&D Star Wars 5th Edition campaign. We continue the saga. Welcome. It's Sunday. It's 5 p.m. Eastern. It's time to have some fun playing D&D. And welcome to all everybody that's out there in TV land watching us. Glad to have you guys here. I'm your Dungeon Master and host, Ranger J1999. And let's introduce the rest of the panel, and then we'll recap. It's been a while since we played, so we'll do a little bit of recapping of where we last left the game. So we're going to be a little bit of fun, Star Wars D&D 5th Edition style. So let's let the players introduce themselves and let them introduce their characters so you can get refreshed on everything that's been going down. So we'll start with Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, the Troll Extraordinaire. Introduce your character, and we'll get started from that.
All right. So my character is Darabith. It is a Twi'lek mercenary.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
All right, Grim.
And I am playing Asuka, Trandoshan, Sith, and Cheers.
And a what?
And Cheers.
Oh.
Drinking some nice scotch.
Okay, there you go. And Cheers. I thought that was part of the... You said something that was a part of your actual character class and stuff. I'm like, no.
I'm a Trandoshan and I'm an alcoholic.
Yes. And for you, Tills, introduce yourself and who you're playing as.
I'm playing as Corn Potha Nunuko, Corn for short. I am a Chiss scout, and bring the business.
All right, Corinth.
I'm Talrax, a Sith pureblood, and playing a Sith as well.
Okay, Johnny M. He who is Johnny M. I'm sorry, what is Johnny M? Okay, I guess Johnny Mo ain't there right now. Or his mic's not working.
Bueller.
Yeah, it's not working.
Bueller.
And then DT Devil's Treasure, who you playing as?
Hey, what's up? I'm playing as Jalo Theta, your Bith operative.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
There's Johnny M.
Yeah, I'm going to smash this computer.
Turn your volume down.
How's that?
Lower.
It's not the volume. You have like a fan in the background or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's doing that.
Okay.
Sounded like a jet was taking off.
Yeah.
How's that?
Of course.
And Johnny's getting ready to take off here as we're getting ready for Dungeons and Dragons.
There we go.
How's that now?
Okay, that's better.
Much better.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am playing as Vornu Wizzy Liderum, a female chess droid engineer and geologist.
Okay, so for a recap of what's going on in the game, so in this Star Wars campaign, we're 200 years past the Battle of Yavin, BBY. It's 200 years in the future. The Sith Empire is reformed along with the Chiss to form the Chiss Sith Empire, and that's what our characters are a part of. They come from different parts of the Chiss Sith Empire. Some are Sith, some are Chiss, and they are under the workman of their benefactor, who has put them together as a team as Grand Moff Janessa Berbar, and they are been on a mission where they've been working for the Hutts to gain some valuable information. They had done all that. They completed their first mission, saved the Papara the Hutt's son, and had just re-equipped, redone their ship, had taken a month off to basically get re-outfitted and re-equipped and ready to rock and roll, and then were invited to Nar Shaddaa, to where Papara the Hutt wanted to hire them again. And the Grand Moff's like, this is a great chance to get further in with the Hutts and gain more information, and so she told them to go and see what he wanted. He treated them as heroes when they got to Nar Shaddaa. The son that they had saved on the previous planet, Mika, had greeted them, and then an assassination attempt had been made. The heroes didn't know who the target was, but there was a shot fired, and they were kind of apprehensive, but they did go to the party. It was an extravagant party thrown by Papara the Hutt, and they went in there and met a bunch of other Hutts and other people, and mingled and had fun and drank and ate to their heart's content until Papara the Hutt pulled them into his main audience chamber there, through the open glass doors. And he had again thanked them for doing the work that he had asked them previously, which they had been paid handsomely for, and saving his son. And he wanted them there because one of the Tempest, a drug that they had come across in the previous world when they were wrestling Mika, is now in Nar Shaddaa, and it is getting out of hand. And Papara the Hutt wants to know who is doing this, because it is getting the heroes had seen the what Tempest does, and he wanted them to find out. He gave them a list of 3 possible places where he knew it was being sold, or you could find information out that he had got from his sources, and they were talking to him. He was eating lots of grubs, and then while they were talking, all of a sudden he started coughing and gagging. The Twi'leks, the 4 Twi'leks that serve him, were trying to help him and heal him, and the heroes were trying to help him, and he started getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and just all of a sudden his whole body exploded, and the heroes, most of them escaped. Some got Papara the Hutt guts all over them. Just then, people that were in the party the doors opened, started coming in, and his other son, his older son, Xanos, came in and said that he screamed where we left off. Says, "They have killed Papara. I want them alive for torture." So that's where we start off. So you guys are in the room. Guts are everywhere. The Twi'leks are kind of shocked. They're kind of picking themselves up. One was completely knocked out. The other 3 are kind of picking themselves up. Some of you escaped easily the aftermath of the goo all over everywhere, staining the glass, staining the entire chamber. The doors open and you see Zono, who says that you see he's got 6 Wookiee guards that are starting to run toward him. You see people in the audience chamber on the other side, because it has stairs to go up to this glass case that opens up and goes into his area. And you see they're backing away, and you start seeing Wookiees and security guards and everything like that running your way after he says that. What do you guys do?
I put up my hands, like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No need for violence.
Zonos
Yes.
ignores you and says, "Capture them."
We'll go quietly, but we didn't do anything.
Roll an insight check.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, inside.
Or you can roll intelligence. Perception if you want
That's
to.
better up. Where's my... Well, my perception sucks.
Whichever one's better for you.
Yeah, they're both the same. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really... You can't get into... Yeah, you're not sure what his intentions are. I'll let one person only roll a history.
I mean, I do have persuasion.
That's not applicable here. I'll let somebody else roll a history intelligence check. One person.
That's lore on this?
Lore.
Yeah, lore, yeah.
Okay. Who has lore? I don't have.
I got
I've got lore.
proficient, but I have the.
I had a
decent
+2
cross.
in lore.
I have
I
a
got a
plus
Okay.
7 to it.
Go, Johnny.
There goes Johnny go.
Yeah.
11.
You know that
Wow.
Hutts, when they take prisoners, they don't survive, and they get tortured to death.
While they're talking, can I look around and see if there's any other way out of this room?
Make a perception check.
23.
Yes, you see right behind where the Twi'leks, it looks like where the hut comes in. You see that there is a door that looks like an escape route that you can get to.
Okay, so I'm just going to yell out at, remind me, what was the brother's name? Was it Zonos, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to yell out at him and be like, "You're a monster. You murdered your father. We had nothing to do with this. Everyone, run to the back." And I'm going to just pop Smoke Cloud right in front of Zyra, which is one of my spells.
Yeah, do it.
So a 20-foot radius is full of smoke. You can't see us.
Very nice.
And we're going to run, or I'm going to run toward the back.
Okay, let me roll to see if they can see through it. Doesn't do any damage, it just obscures. Oh yeah, they're having problems. You start hearing what the rest of you do? You see your buddy there,
Well-
Jala, running.
I shall follow.
Escape
Yep.
path good.
Same here.
Okay. All right. All right, you get to the lift.
Question, really quick.
Yeah.
With the group that was there, did we see Mika?
You couldn't see him out. There was a lot of confusion in the background. You didn't see Meek in the front.
Okay.
No, he went up the elevator. Remember, after I gave him the lightsaber. He went up.
Yeah,
to his
I wasn't
room.
sure if he came back. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, you didn't see him. But you were. It's kind of hard to with all the confusion going on. So.
Okay.
All right. All right. You guys get to the lift. You pop it. You see people screaming at you. Right? There's coughing and stuff. And you guys are getting to the lift. The lift is kind of like an escape route. It clicks on automatically. And you guys start going down the lift. All right, when you guys get down to the bottom of the lift, it goes all the way down to the entrance level of this tower. You know that the tower is, it goes all the way up 100 floors, right? So, to where you guys are at, it goes down, and then when you guys get out of the lift, give me uno momento, por favor. Where's my D10? That's a D12. I don't need a D12. I need a D10. Why can't I find a D10? Okay. You open up and you see a 4-meter wide, poorly lit corridor that goes through a hallway, and on the other side are doors.
Let's go.
Running towards the end of the corridor.
Yeah. Do we know where we are, like relative to where we came in, where the ship?
Make
might
a
be?
survival check.
Okay. Hopefully someone can help me. Oh, 17.
Yeah, you get a good direction. You know that down is better. So you guys have gotten to the base. You know you need to go down a few more floors to get to... Well, you know where you generally are. You know you need to get it down like 3 more levels to get to the base level where you guys initially came up, or somewhere else, and went up the more extravagant elevator lift to get to where you were with Papara.
I'm going to try and jam the elevator doors open so that the elevator can't go back up.
Make a technical... let's see, what would you roll here? Make a... If the stupid thing would allow me to.
Technology? Is that the one?
Yeah,
Technology.
technology.
Make a technology check.
Can I assist him? Oh,
27.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah, you're easily able to trap the door, lock them in. You override the panel and stuff. When you get to the other doors, there's a security code there. Someone's going to have to hack this to get through.
Well, I'll start hacking it.
Okay.
I got this.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, the door
Okay.
opens.
The door does not open because you have to hack it.
Here, hold on. No, using the force. Because you can. Where is it?
Lightsaber cut the door open.
I'm going to start messing with the panel while he's kind of trying to
Make a
force
technology check.
Can I assist him?
20.
No, sis. Okay, so
Okay.
you get it. So you're able. You're trying to start using the force. You like Baby Yoda, like you put your hand up, like you're getting ready to open this thing. And all of a sudden, JLo's like, "Oh, for God's sakes!" and runs over and just puts in his data pad, unlocks the door, and you guys open to another hallway that leads me going down, and it leads to another lift.
Good Lord, how many lifts do they have in this?
Yeah, well, I'm at the console. Can I see if there's like any access to like a camera feed or anything?
Yeah,
Can
you're logged into the panel, so make another technology check to see if you can hack into the system.
15. this
Yeah,
time?
you get a basic. You're just looking for schematics. You can't get to the cameras. It's a little bit of a security thing, but you can pull up just a basic diagram of the tower. It looks like you need to go this next lift, go down 2. You download this into your data pad, and then it looks like it escapes in the back side of this building. It looks like the front side is on the other side of where you guys came in. So this looks like this is a secret getaway for the hut in case something happens. So you goes down to the next lift, and it's security again. Or no, you guys have got to the lift. I'm sorry. You go down, you open the door, and then it goes into another kind of dark but dimly lit room and hallway that you guys go into, and you look from your source of information you just downloaded. You get to the back entrance, and there's a door that you think will lead to the outside, but again, it is locked.
I'm gonna try and jam the elevator door open again.
Make a technology check.
17.
Yeah, you do a pretty decent job. Not as well as you did the first time, but you're feeling a little bit more rushed. So you kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna dick around as much. You're so perfect the other time. You're like, that's gonna take them forever, and then in this time you're like, yeah, this will be simple enough.
Okay, as we're running out, did we see anything like in any of the rooms?
Make
in
a
this
perception.
Doorwell. Are there any? Okay. 17.
No, it looks like an escape route. Nothing's in here. You're not seeing anything. No equipment or boxes or anything like that.
Okay. I guess I'll try and hack this panel down.
Okay.
This door. It's my thing. Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you usually get through the door. All right. The door's open. What do you guys do?
This is to the outside.
It goes to the outside, and you see that
perception to see if there's any guards or anything like that that are
very
approaching right now.
good job, Finn. Roll a perception check.
Oh, 12.
It doesn't look like anything. It looks like just normal bustle and hustle of people in the background. This looks kind of like the area. This is the warehouse. You know, like if you've ever seen like a Walmart in the back, there's places where stuff comes in. This looks like you see spaceships coming in and out. This is kind of the warehouse part where supplies come in, ships come in, things like that to supply, resupply, you know, that kind of stuff. So you see workers moving around. You see that there's the street that goes, the main thoroughfare that goes on the back side of this. So you see there's people around. You don't see any security as of yet.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to stealth and blend in with the rest of the people and kind of not be spotted.
All right, everybody else going to try to stealth through, following his lead?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, everybody make a stealth
Definitely.
check. And add +2 because you guys were smart about it.
Okay, so instead, I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna pop on the generator too.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
I disappear literally.
You literally disappear.
Nice. We're both invisible.
So-
You still got to roll a stealth check for me. Just add with advantage.
What, me?
No, Jello.
Oh, I did. Yeah, 29.
I don't see it.
It's
Oh,
in
there it
the-
is. It's up there. I didn't.
Yeah,
sorry.
I did it
It
first. Sorry.
overlapped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, everybody makes a stealth check. Vornu is the only one that's kind of sticking out a little bit, but overall, you guys with Vornu just being Vornu. It's like, I don't need to hide. I will kill anything. I'm right here. But you guys are kind of shuffling them around and making him unaware because you guys did a really good job of blending in with the crowd and stuff. You do see as you get to the streets, you see Finn, you were the first one, so make a perception check.
Really?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I got
You took the
13.
lead.
My rolls are awful right now.
That's good enough. You do see some guards coming out the back way, but they don't spot you guys at all. So for the moment, you're not being pursued.
Okay, I'll kind of, without saying anything, kind of like finger motion and point them out to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Approximately how far are we away from our ship?
You know the route to your ship is it's a ways away, so you would need a turbo lift or a speeder,
A skiff or something.
Skiff, yeah, to get over there. You know, like you've seen like in Attack the Clones. You know, they have those kind of transports that will take you there.
Are there any
If you
around?
walk, it's going to take you about. We'll make a perception check.
This should be hilarious. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, you do see someone. There's plenty of vehicles around here. You do see some light transport for looks like personnel that are parked This is where all the lifts and stuff are carried and stuff. But there's about 4 or 5 that you guys see. One that could easily transport all you guys. It's an open-ended round lift.
I walk up behind Finn and say, "Skiff."
I will start making my way over to the skiff.
Okay. You guys get to the skiff. It is locked in security. You'll need to override the security on it to activate it.
I'm going to start trying to pick the lock and get into it then.
No. You can get into it. You can't lift it up. So it's open ended. So remember in Phantom Menace when you see like
it's like the open-ended hover car type.
Yeah. So it's like when Queen Amidala gets there and you see Chancellor Valorum there, and they use those kind of transports there. So this is what you got right now.
So we got to jump start it?
Oh,
You have to
is it
override the security.
console?
You just can't just turn it on and go.
All right,
You
I'll
have
try
to-
and hack it again.
All right, go for a hack.
Oh, natural 1.
All right, you break the one of your data pads, and it shorts your data pad, so that data pad is out of commission.
Can I
Which had
jump in
the
there and
map.
try to do it?
Which had the map on it, and you've destroyed the panel. It fried the circuits. That's what the defense does. So this skiff is no good.
Sorry, guys.
All right, next skiff.
All right, make another stealth check, everybody. Well, everybody that doesn't have invisibility and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm putting it.
My rolls are crud right now.
She says it's a crime to hide this beauty.
Out of my shame for breaking the panel, I hide very well.
Mornu is wearing an evening dress covered in hut guts, so she's figuring she sticks out anyway.
Vornu's like, I'm here. I'm Chiss. I'm proud and kiss my ass.
And she's wiping hut guts off and throwing them on the ground.
Just as you
Not
guys are
suspicious at all.
just as you guys are making your way to the next stealth, you hear all of a sudden, "Hey, you over there!" And you guys, Finn, you see it first. You see 2 of the security guards running over to your direction, looking right at Vornu.
I'm pulling my gun.
What do you do, Finn? You get a free action here.
How far away are they?
They're 60 feet in closing.
And they look like they're just looking at Vornu, right?
They can only see Vornu because everybody else is like almost invisible.
Yeah.
They don't see them. Vornu's just like, you guys are all like crept down and trying to be sneaky and stuff, and Vornu's just standing out in the open of this open skiff, just like in her uniform, just going, yeah, I'm right here.
And there's 2 of them, you said?
Yes, they're drawing their blasters.
I'm gonna stay stealth and wait for them. As soon as they come in range, I'm gonna probably try to attack them.
Okay, so the skiff's a little bit off ground, so the 2 cars come running up. They don't see you guys, but as they get closer, they do see now that there's you. They've got their gun pointed right at you, at Vornu, and they're like, "You stop! Get down from there!" And then you see one of them reach into his ear. It's like, it's like, "Everybody freeze!" Roll initiative, everybody.
Well, did he come in within range? Because I was gonna do something.
They're within range now. So what are you gonna do? I'll give you a free action here before we roll.
Yeah, I was
initiative.
going to draw my gun and shoot at them.
Oh, I'm about to
Yeah.
punch both of them.
Only Finn can do this. Finn.
I'm gonna try and punch both of them.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm gonna go after the first one,
Okay.
whichever is like right next to me.
They're right
first.
next to each other, so you just come out of your hiding place and just.
God, I
make
hope
that
this
go.
works.
Go for it.
All right, so here is the first
You have
attack.
You have advantage because they did not see you, so you have advantage on these rolls.
Okay. Perfect. So first one is a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
What do you think?
Barely, probably.
Making sure.
26.
Yeah,
Come
Just
on.
making sure. I don't know who these guys are. Okay, I'm also going to use a focus point to
Okay.
try and do a stunning strike on him
Do it.
on the first one.
Go for it.
So total 12 damage, and then they have to do a DC of 13.
Yeah, the first one rolled a natural 1, so he's stunned.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my second attack on the next guy.
Go for it. You have advantage.
So 27.
27 works.
And then same thing, using a focus point to try and stun him.
Okay.
So same thing, DC 13.
Okay, he resists.
Okay. Then, okay. I think I can try it again though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will then expend my, I will do Flurry.
Okay.
Yep. So I'll use Flurry. I get another focus point. And attempt to attack him again.
Go for it.
So 20.
20 hits.
Okay. So same thing.
He did not resist, so he's actually goes unconscious.
Okay. Run!
So you got the one guy. They're both one guy's stunned. He can't do anything for a full round. So if anybody else wants to do anything, the other guy falls.
Yeah,
to the
I'll
ground.
just force push him away.
Do your force push.
Okay, can I just clarify one thing? Do we have our guns on us? I thought we didn't have them. At
Some
the
of you
party.
had
Just the hidden weapons.
any hidden weapons and stuff. Remember, you can't blasters or anything like that. Lightsabers and knives. You guys are allowed to bring.
My hands are my weapons.
That's right.
All right, I definitely have my
So,
thermal,
let's see
at
here.
least one with me. I always take one.
No, you would
I
not have.
forgot
That's a ranged
You would
force
not.
attack,
You
so
do not have your thermals because you were told not to bring anything like that. You're not allowed to get. You would have not have been allowed in there with the security. So
Okay, fine.
you know they would not allow that kind of explosive into that arena.
Oh, Ranger.
Yeah.
The one dude you said went unconscious?
Yes, he just.
Oh,
falls to the
okay.
ground.
Because I still have one more attack from my flurry of blows, so I can take it against the stun guy, right?
We'll just say you stun him and you took care of the other guy, and then Oz is like force push, and then he goes crash into the other speeder, and he's on the ground unconscious.
Okay.
All right, who's trying to hack the panel for this floating little escape vehicle?
I'll try this time.
Yeah, I'll assist. I'll be like, Don't touch that button."
Yeah,
Oh, that's
we're
the-
in.
Nice.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, perfectly. So you guys get into the lift, and you guys are on your way. Who is piloting the ship?
Me.
Who's me?
Horn.
Oh, okay.
Corn.
Corn is okay. Corn, make a piloting check.
17.
Okay, good enough. You guys, you race. The thing's not super fast, but it's got decent speed, and you're not trying to show off, and your piloting's good enough that you're not trying to like speed. You're just going like you're a little bit of in a hurry, like normal traffic. You're going with the flow of traffic, and it doesn't take you guys too long. It takes you about 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get to where your ship is, which is on landing dock X1256 AEB.
which sucks just because it's probably gonna be swarming with guards.
All right, you guys get to the door leading to the platform, and it is locked. So I need someone to make a technology and anything else you want to do for this door that has now been locked.
I'll take a shot at it.
Now, force push and pull does work on doors.
Right, you can do that. Yeah, warning. So you make a technology check. You do know that it has been rigged with an alarm.
Okay. Can I try to disable the alarm?
Yeah, make another technology check. Make a sleight of hand. This would be more of a technology check. So make another technology check.
Oh God.
Nope. You actually open the door, and then the alarm goes off.
I'm charging through the open door.
Okay,
then
you guys
guns
get through
are
the
on.
door, and then you see your ship, and you see that the ship is held by a tractor beam. And the door looks like to the tractor beam looks like it's got an electronic lock on it. And it's that the only way other controls you might think of are somewhere deep in this installation of this place. You can't get to your ship, you just can't pilot out of here without removing the tractor beam. And the bolt hole, the opening to the into the landing dock has been closed.
So can I run and get on the gun and fire at the tractor beam?
Make an intelligence check.
Just general. Okay.
Yeah, general intelligence check.
24.
Redundant systems, you know that's not going to work.
Okay.
How thick is the door leading to the control room?
Yeah. Can I try and hack that panel?
You can, yeah, go for it.
20. 29. Natural 20.
Still not able to open the door.
With a natural 20, really?
The natural 20, you cannot get through this door.
But seriously, how thick is the door?
And you know, it's super thick. Like, you know, your lightsaber is not going to be enough to get through it. It's a giant Durasteel door. And the reason you know this is that it's not that you can't get into the system and figure it out, is that you realize because of the redundant systems here, it would take you about an hour and a half to get through all the security and protocols on this. So somebody made sure that it's not unhackable. It's just going to take you a long time to do it. It's not like you do with those other doors and stuff where like you can just get in and do an override, change the code. This has layers upon layers upon layers of stuff. So you understand that because of the redundancy of this, that it's like you start doing it and you're like, okay. And then you figure it out instantly. You're like, you sneaky butthole. You're like, that's not fair.
Well, while I'm in there, can I see if I can like lock all the doors that are approaching this area? Slow down anyone chasing us?
Yeah, you can. And you do know that there's an alarm going off, so you hear. So you guys
Can I turn that off too?
You don't know where it's coming from, so you don't know where the security is located. You'd have to make a perception check.
Are there windows on the control room
No.
that I can see through?
Nope.
You said we have to make a perception check to figure out where the alarm is.
The alarms,
How about an
you see that there's
investigation?
lights everywhere. So you're making a perception check to try to figure out like where all the lights and noises and stuff might be emanating from.
Can I use investigation?
Yeah, you can use investigation.
I'll do a perception if you're doing investigation.
Yeah, make an investigation. Yeah, it's too hard to tell. There's too much noise. There's too much lights. Corn, you can't seem to figure out where it might be coming from. You kind of get a general sense of the security system. You're not sure where it is. So you guys have a few moments. You kind of realize that you guys have a few moments to maybe grab something from your ship and get the hell out of Dodge, and that's it. If you stay here, you know that security will be here in moments. So you guys have to make a decision on what you want to do.
All right, I'm gonna run and get all my stuff.
Okay, I'll allow everybody that wants to grab their stuff real quick to go do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Is there a self-destruct on our ship?
Don't even think about it.
There's no self-destruct, but the droids, you know the security protocols you have on your ship, because it's from the Sith Empire, the Sith Chiss Empire, they ain't get into the ship for a while. So if you want to give the command, you can put your ship on lockdown. It'll be almost impossible. It'd take them months to try to get through this.
Well, like the Razor Crest ground protocols, you know.
So if you want to do that for your ship, you can. So only you guys will be able to do anything with your ship.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
All right, so you guys set your ship on. You guys grab what you need, right? Grab your weapons, everything you need. Get off the ship as quickly as possible, and then you guys lock down your ship. Where are you guys heading from there?
So what does it look like as we leave the platform? Are there a bunch of other platforms too?
This is just a landing zone, so there's just.
Or I mean, are there a bunch of other like landing pads that have like doors and stuff before?
There are, but you don't see them. This is just your landing. Your landing.
No, I'm saying once we leave, right? Because we're gonna come out we're gonna grab our stuff,
Okay.
right, and then head back through the door,
To the skiff.
like towards the direction of the skiff.
you guys
But are
trying
there
to be-
other?
Are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you just walking out like you own the world?
No, stealthy for me, anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hiding.
Stealthy.
All right, everybody, roll a stealth check.
Really? You know, except for the attacks, my
I'll
rolls
use my
have been
camouflage
horrendous
again.
today.
Okay, you use your camouflage again. Make sure you mark that off.
My rolls have been horrendous
Yeah,
today, except for the attacks.
It's costing me force points using it.
Yes, it does.
I've been rolling like 4s and 5s everywhere.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So, as you guys come in, Finn, you see this. You try to hide, but you see that there's 4 guards way off in the distance that are running toward you guys. And you hear they're trying to get through the crowd because there's crowds here. You know, these are the docks, and you see a bunch of them spot a couple of you guys, and they're starting to run toward your direction. You guys need to make a choice and go with it.
That's what I'm trying to picture. What's the scenario right now? Like,
so
the-
if you
the
go
area.
right or left, there's pathways, and think of like a long straight line, and on the right loading docks, right? Where ships land and stuff. On the left is where it starts getting into the city. If you go one way, it's loading docks, and the other way, it's loading docks. The central, from that straight line, think of a T. There is a T that goes back toward the direction you guys where the guards are coming. So you can go right, left, or towards the guards.
And it looks like they've spotted me, right?
Yes, they spotted you. They spotted Vornu. They didn't spot Osk. So, yeah.
Well, boys, how do we proceed with this?
Actually,
What are the
know
rest
what?
of them doing? Because I'm gonna do probably something a little different. So I'm
They're
just gonna see
running
what
right
they
at
reactionally do.
I'm going to come out of my camouflage and run towards them.
Okay.
So I'll say, "Run!" And I point the opposite direction.
I'm hauling ass
At the other
direction.
Okay, one person at a time. You can't talk over each other. Okay, what are you doing, Grim? You're running toward them?
Yeah.
Okay. Finn, what are you doing?
So now he told everyone to run what, to the right or whatever.
He's running straight, so you can either go right or left. It doesn't matter.
Well, he said he pointed and told us to run and pointed in.
Which way do you point, Grim?
Let's see here. Right was back towards the ship, correct?
No, you coming out of the. Okay. Think of a big round loading dock. You come out of the doors that lead to the loading dock. You're on a pathway that goes left or right, and then one that goes straight ahead, which leads back to the direction you guys came from, which leads to Papara's palace, right? Think of a T. You guys are in the middle of the T. Okay? You're
Okay.
running toward the guards.
I point to the right.
Okay.
Do I see anything on the left or the right? Like any
Make a
ships?
perception check.
19?
You see people and stuff, so you see just workers. You don't see any guards or anything, and you make a quick look in that direction. There doesn't seem anything coming that way.
That's the right or the left? Sorry.
The way he pointed.
To the right. Okay. I'll stealth in that direction then.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
Go in the direction that he pointed at.
Okay, everybody else going the same direction?
Rangers.
Hold on.
You-
Everybody else, what are you doing?
We're right at the middle of the T.
Yes.
I'm actually not going to run in that direction. I'm just going to move a little to the left to hide behind a wall out of line of sight until I'm going to attempt to re-stealth again next turn and then move.
You've already been spotted, so you'd have.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm hiding behind a wall to
Make
try
a
and lose line of sight.
disadvantage to hide.
Stealth again.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
12.
Okay, yeah, they still see you. Well, you think you're hidden, but they see you. You're like, damn it, there's not enough good hiding spots.
I'm gonna use distracting shot, and I'm gonna fire behind them to see if I can get them to obviously look a different way.
Go for it. Okay.
So I'm gonna obviously hit someone with it, but it's gonna put a distraction and hopefully put the distraction behind them.
So you do your distracting shot, roll damage. It hits some poor bastard behind them, and you hear, the guards are not distracted and keep running. And then you also notice that there are some more guards coming now. So you now see there's now about a total of 14 guards starting to make their way over toward you guys.
Okay, I'll continue to run then.
All right, so you guys are all running. You notice this, Grim, that there's a lot more of them now than you thought.
I know.
All right.
So I'm not going to run that far. Is there any like anything I can climb up? Like, is there a platform or like some equipment?
Make a perception check.
6.
No, it looks very smooth.
Okay. Well, I can climb even smooth surfaces, but yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, you think it's a bad idea.
All right, I'll keep moving then.
So you guys take off. All right, Grim, your character, roll initiative with those first 4. Okay, you get to go first. What are you doing? They're within 30,
Okay.
30 feet. They got their blasters drawn out.
Let's see here. I'm going to not pull my weapon. I don't want to look too annoying. I'm a distraction right now.
Mm-hmm.
Bob and weave, continue running towards them.
All right,
And
you don't pull your weapon?
no,
All right, they fire at you. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, first one hits. You take 4 points of damage. Second one fires. Second shot, no. Okay, next one fires. What was your AC?
16.
16. Okay, no, that missed. That hits. He takes 6 more points of damage. Miss. Miss. Hit. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction to use my regeneration to get it hit die back.
Yeah, give me a second. Last one that hits. Take 8 points of damage.
And I get back 5.
Okay, your move. Everybody else, you guys gain another. You guys are well away. You just hear in the background. You hear blaster bolts firing now.
Okay, how close am I to him now?
You're within striking range.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to look at this real quick. That's a bonus action. Okay, I am going to keep running towards them.
You're on top of them now. It's your move. You're with them.
Oh, I'm on top of them? Okay, well. Now, in like a blinding speed, I'm behind them.
Okay, you instantly just. They're looking at you and they're shooting. They hit you and.
I will use my regeneration.
Hold on. I'm gonna retro this a second. I didn't know you had this. You had a bonus action previous round. That's the one they got within 30 feet. I would say that you could have phase walked during that bonus when they were getting ready to open fire and done this, and then they would have been surprised, and I would have given you another turn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. So you could have moved, phase walked, and been right on top of them. So let's say you do that. Get rid of all the damage you didn't regenerate, right? So we'll go from scratch because I didn't know you were going to use this. So you phase walk, if that's what you're
doing. Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was an actual action. I didn't know it was a bonus action until I read it again.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. So I'll let you do that. So you're running toward them. They draw their weapons, and then you, with the force, just get right behind them. So you have advantage on your attacks here because they were not prepared for this. The force is a pathway to many abilities, some considered to be unnatural.
Okay, let's see here.
You get free. You have attacks. They're all free.
La 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 la.
Okay,
let's see here. How many are there?
Four. There's another 14 coming behind you. Yeah, there's like 10 more coming, but they're a ways away. And you see people starting to run now, like workers and stuff. Some are standing looking, and some.
This is an entirely new turn.
This is a free action, and then we go into initiative. Okay. So you get a free action. They were surprised by this.
Okay.
If you don't make a call, then I'm going to say you pooped your pants.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do here.
Yeah, you have 10 seconds.
Force disarm on one of them.
Okay.
So they need to make one of them needs to make a strength or dexterity save. Your choice.
Nope, they didn't.
DC 15.
They rolled a 5. No.
Oh, okay. His weapon is now mine.
So you yank the. You see one guy. He's pointing. Where the hell? And all of a sudden, you just see his arm twist back unnaturally, and then his weapon flies to you. So that's your action. If that's an action, that's all you can do.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's initiative. They lost it because you did this. Now you have initiative. What are you doing now?
I'm going to drop the gun on the floor,
Okay.
and then
That's a free action. That doesn't count against your action. So go.
oh, let's see here. I shall disengage. There's my action. Let's see here. That's probably a perception roll. Do I see like a alleyway I could go down near him?
Not here. No. You're starting to get surrounded. You need to make a decision. Here.
How about balconies and stuff that are within the phase walk?
There are roofs of buildings. What are you trying to do?
Jump on top of one with the phase walk. I have to be able to see it though.
It's too high.
Unoccupied. Too high. Damn. There's more coming. Shit.
5.
And I guess I'll
4. 3.
I will
2.
phase walk behind him again.
All right.
The other side.
All right. So that's your bonus action. What are you doing then?
And running. That'll be my action.
All right. So you 30 feet away and you run. Let me see if they figure out what just happened. No, they're idiots. Let's see if any of them get it. The one that's disarmed will not get a roll. All right. Yeah, they're stupid. They're just like, what the. They are confused because of the phase walk that what you did. They turned around. One guy got his arm dislocated. So you see people running. You run. Make a stealth check, and I'll give you advantage because you're using this phase walk ability.
Okay, advantage. Turn advantage on. This should be interesting. Where's stealth? There's stealth.
All right. So you get about 60 feet away, and then you hear, "Hey!" And they're going to fire at you. Well, 3 of them are. Miss, a hit, and a miss. So you take 10 points of damage as you're running away. I'm assuming you're going to go full board.
Actually, I'm going to. Let's see here. Is there anything I can hide behind nearby?
Make a perception check.
Where out of view from them.
Make a
completely
perception
out
check.
of view. 17.
No, you don't see anything that would like just make you just disappear. So you're running faster than they are. They are in armor, so you are going faster than they are. But but they're chasing. So are you going the same direction those guys went?
They went to the right, so no, I'm going left.
Okay, you go left with the guards. All right, the rest of you guys are running. You guys get a ways away. You start hearing firing now and stuff. You see commotion stuff at the back, but it's getting less and less as you guys get away from each other. Where are you guys heading? So you guys get down this path. Are you guys trying to be stealthy, or are you just making a book for it?
Stealthy if I hear the run, like the gun shooting in the other direction.
All right,
Yeah, same.
everybody gonna try stealth? Okay, make
Well,
a
those
stealth.
of us that can't stealth should probably just outright run.
Yeah, I'm just flat out running.
Well, you as a group, are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just hauling ass? Because if you're not, you guys are gonna get separated from each other.
Because I've just been getting lucky with my stealth checks. I have horrible
That's fine. Let's
stealth.
try, and we'll figure it out together.
Okay.
Okay.
Other than Vornu, who just does not.
Bornu's not very sneaky.
Vornus are like
just
distraction.
not into doing stealth. Yeah.
I'm too sexy for stealth. Too sexy for
She
stealth.
just-
And neither is Corn, apparently.
Yeah, Corn just is like, forget your crap.
Wow.
Chiss are not stealthy by nature.
So overall, you guys do a good job. Other than Vornu, she's just kind of just jogging, just like, yeah, I don't need to hide. I'll do what I want. And then Corn just actually runs into some stuff, but because the other guys rolled so well, it kind of counteracts you because you just crash into like looks like a workstation. Shit goes flying everywhere, and then you guys pick him up, and then you guys get going. So you guys are well on your way away from that. Back to you, Grim. You're running, and they're chasing you. So what are you going to try to do? You're getting because you're faster than them. You can we'll say for about a minute or two you run and you're outdistancing them. I will give you a chance to make another perception check and or stealth or hide.
Okay. I'm passing people as I'm running, correct?
Mm-hmm. People are looking at you kind of strangely, but you're hauling ass.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can get away with taking my cloak off.
Okay, you take your cloak off?
And wrapping it around one of the dudes as I run by him.
Oh my
I mean, not one of the bad guys, just some random dude.
Make a sleight of hand check.
13.
They do not notice. They rolled a 3. So as you're running by, you kind of slow down for a second. It's just very, not adept, but good enough to where you pick out like someone that's kind of just not really paying attention and kind of throw your cloak on them. And they don't really seem to mind. They're like not paying attention. So you kind of just drape it around them real quick and then haul ass again.
And what I'm going to do is, if you will allow me to use my after, when I do drop that on top of them, can I use my camouflage?
Yeah, you can use
and disappear.
Yeah, you can use it.
What
As
I'm
long as
going
you
to
got the force points, you can use it. Yeah. So you do that. You kind of take a position because you are using this. You kind of just go down an alleyway and then you kind of just blend into the shadows and use the force and kind of melt away. And then you see a minute or two later the guards come running by with one kind of dragging his arm a little bit from when you almost dislocated it. And they're searching, and then they actually go by you. Some are going down the alley and stuff, and they're looking and asking people. And you see something funny. This looks like this old mechanic guy just walking, and he's carrying stuff. And he's not really paying attention. All of a sudden, you see some of the guards just come and just wrestle him to the ground, and you just see this big commotion as they just crash into football style. And then they pick him up, and they look at him like, "Oh, damn it!" And you hear noises and then talking, and then they go off running around. So you give it another couple of minutes, and then. If you want to stay in stealth, you can go back to the direction your friends were.
How does one end up so oblivious that they don't realize they're wearing another piece of clothing?
He rolled that bad, but have you ever? But this
Good job, Grim. That was cool.
But if you think about it, how do pickpockets do what they do, right? Like if you see.
Well, you can feel like you might not feel somebody like taking something out of your pocket. But to feel like a cloak going on top of you, like...
You remember Home Alone where people were like, and he was in the skating ring, and people were running by and he was just grabbing their stuff, their clothing.
Yeah,
yeah. You just bump into them and leave it on them.
Yeah. So you don't. It's just
it's the art of misdirection.
Yeah, it's what they do. So and this person
the art of being a clother.
Well, he's sitting there carrying. It's an old guy because he rolls. The person rolls. So I rolled who it was, and then I rolled what their perception was. And they're carrying something, and they're like they're in their world. They're not paying attention. It's like they're daydreaming as they're going along, or they're miserable or something. And he's just able to he just put the cloak on him, right? It's good enough that he's able just to put it on him, right? He's not really thinking about it. So, and that's what leads to it. So he rolled well enough to do it. So, and it's not out of the realm of possibilities. So, all right. So the rest of you guys get aways. You guys stealth out. You kind of go around the landing docks. It's kind of like this. It goes into like this curve, and then you guys get back into the main city. And we'll say just for levity's sakes that you guys get down an alleyway. You do have communications device, and then you see your companion Os come running up, missing his cloak, but he comes up running to you guys about 10 minutes later with you guys, and then you guys are all kind of in this alleyway. You see that there's one couple of security now skiffs running around, but they don't know where you're at, so they're just kind of searching in the air, see if you guys are trying to make an air run for it or something. But you guys are on the ground. What are you guys going to do now?
We need to find a way to get those security protocols off of our ship to get out of here.
Can I try to hack into what I would assume would be like the police band radio using my wrist pad?
Yeah, you can get the overall like general public kind of there's attention all citizens blah blah blah. There's no images of you guys like portraits being portrayed, but there says be on the lookout for so and so. Make a technology check to see if you can hack into the security system of their communications.
23.
Yeah, actually, you are with that roll. That's a really good roll. You're able to get in there, and you see that they are doing grid by grid searches now. They're starting to where they last saw, you guys, where they saw Morgan, because he actually engaged the guards. They're more pissed off with him, so they've kind of gone in that direction first. But you guys know you guys need to get moved on. They said they've posted a buttload of guards around your ship and stuff like that. That they've secured your ship landing zone, and that for now they're on other grids. You're looking at their search pattern and listening to the radio for a couple of minutes. You guys need to move, and you know that
we need to
based off
find
what you're saying, they've basically placed a whole legion of soldiers around your ship.
Well, the ship's out of the question. It was out of the question the second we went in there. We need to find a way to get a transmission off planet. It's time we call for help for this.
Yeah.
Who are we going to call for help?
Well, and now that we have
The Moff.
Now that we've seen what happened too, what probably gives us more clue as to why the other military was chasing us and after these people. There's probably more to this story.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way to get back to the Moff and then hopefully assassinate Zonos because he's terrible.
I agree.
Well, we don't even know if it's him or not.
Yeah, it's him.
It's definitely him. I don't like him.
But
I'll kill him either way.
I'm with you. We'll find a plan. First, we need to get some safety. Then we need to find a way to get back to our ship, I think, after we get in touch with
we need to see what the Moff can help us with. Hopefully, she can help us with something. But I think our main way out of this is going to be, what's his name? The dude I gave my lightsaber to.
Mika. Yeah, I think finding Mika would help us, but I don't know where he is.
Are we absolutely sure that Mika is not involved in this?
No, but at least he has a favor with Osk.
Yes, but a favor with somebody who's involved in a plot now to have us framed for murder may not be all that important.
Let's not jump to conclusions yet.
I still want to kill Zonos.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think
I want to kill whoever is responsible.
We're talking about this as we're walking.
I don't care if he's responsible or not. I still want to kill Zonos.
I'm just being very watchful of our surroundings and stuff.
Actually,
because there's probably people tailing us, or someone else has to be noticing what's going on.
I wonder, would there be any safe houses on this planet?
Not for you.
For Imperials.
You don't know that,
Ranger.
You're not aware of any. You guys aren't. You're not.
This isn't like a well-known spaceport or anything. That would be the only chance.
Oh yes, it is, but you have no idea.
My spacer background wouldn't help.
Not for this. This is a new area for you. So other.
I have another theory, but I don't know if it's possible or not. So we need to get word to Moff first.
Okay, so you guys are making your way through Nar Shaddaa, which is a maze of catwalks, walkways, balconies, passages, and buildings. Crowded roads snake through all the upper levels where you guys are at. You can look up and see wide pedestrian-filled sky bridges arc across the lower depths. Mall line the floors of buildings, offering all kinds of services. And you guys know both legal and illegal. You guys want to get in touch with Grand Moff Tarkin. You know that if you go to like a hotel or something and check in, that there's ways to get to a communication device. You just have to, like a hotel room, some kind of anywhere you can reach like some sort of communications platform. You know that there's plenty of those, and loading docks are. You just don't know where they are here. You know that if you check into a hotel, they all have, usually the more expensive hotels will have their own holo projectors and stuff like that. You know, people want to see programmings and talk to loved ones and things of that nature. But you have no idea where any of that is at the moment.
Well, on top of that, any of those places will most likely be watched.
Possibly, you don't know.
No signs of Sith or Force.
I mean, you see all kinds of races and beings on this planet. So you guys are
there's not like a temple or something like strange,
no,
something akin to that.
No, there's
okay.
there is no Sith Chiss Empire, like, you know, what's the word, embassy here. You don't have a place.
That would be too easy. Yeah. That was actually what I was thinking.
This is the Hutt's
homeworld.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the Hutt's homeworld. So you're not.
I just didn't know if there might be a wall office, or you know, I mean.
Yeah.
So can I look? Would I have maybe any of my like smuggler contacts that I have from my background of how to fence goods?
Make a history lore check. See if you know anybody here. Yeah, you actually know of one person you used to back in the day do some smuggling for components that you do reach out to by the name of Tecto, and you know that he is on the planet, but not in Nar Shaddaa. He is way on the other side in another part of another city that you know of. You don't really know enough about him. You were just in communications and stuff, but it would probably take you a long time to find them. And you don't even know if you could locate them because your communications were done and you're not set up to actually reach out. You know, this is underground black market kind of stuff you were kind of involved in back in the day. So.
Okay, good to know. I don't know, maybe like what's in this air part of town? Is there like any type of like cantina we can duck into?
You don't know.
Yeah, or we could find someone and either pay them off or threaten them to make them go send a message. Find like an important.
And there's no guarantee it gets done though.
But we could use force powers to make it really good chance.
I mean,
that's up to you.
There's tons of people around in shops. I mean, you can ask anybody.
Find a very aristocratic, rich-looking person, and
this part of town, you're not going to see anybody like that. These are the working people,
or even maybe important. I mean, someone's got a big weapon. I don't know, someone that looks like they wouldn't be told no to very easily.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, make a perception check. You actually see a shop owner, big, large, lumbering, 8-foot tall, alien-looking woman with 4 arms who is looks like she is dealing with metals. Looks like she's kind of a blacksmith working and stuff. You see she's got a shop set up. Look, it's pretty modest. It looks like she's dealing mainly with fixing components for space parts, things of that nature. It makes sense since you guys are closer toward the dock area than anything. You look like she looks like she might know some stuff. You can approach her.
Oh, I just look at the group. I mean, that's my only idea I can think of is to approach someone like that. Maybe we could make a decent purchase at her shop, which would help persuade her if we don't want her to resort to other means. But those are my only ideas. So
we could just ask where the nearest cantina is.
They were worried that they were being watched. That's what I think the worry was. Otherwise, I would agree.
What are you doing, Calyrex? Are you going to go talk to somebody, or are you just...
It seemed like that was no one really supported that, so I'm not going to do that. So but I'm at least I'm presenting that option.
I'm okay with you talking to somebody to try and get a message.
I was just trying to be quiet for a second.
Go for it. We need to get a message out somehow.
Is there an Imperial or Empire recruitment station anywhere in the city?
Make a history, lore, intelligence check.
Can I assist since
nope, you may not.
Okay.
So history, lore, which one?
He's not talking. He's thinking about this. So go for just whichever one you want to use.
I think it's just lore.
11.
No, you can't think of any. Again, this is hut space. There wouldn't be Imperial recruitments allowed here, is what you think. Not a world controlled by your empire. Therefore, they don't recruit. All right, so Talrax, you go up to this big hulking woman who's sitting there using. She's kind of dealing with a customer. She's kind of got like little, like blacksmiths. Her arms are very well built. She's 8 foot tall, very slender for as tall as she is, in a somewhat attractive way. She's extremely muscular and physical, and she looks over. She's like, "Hey, sweetie, what do you want?"
So you said she was dealing in metals and stuff?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Is there anything that would interest me, or that so I can go with as good of, as close to truth as possible?
Make a oh god, do you even know what this would a little bit out
I have no idea. That's why I'm giving it a guess.
Yeah, you have no idea, like
Hello, ma'am. My name is Talrax. I'm interested in what you might be selling here. Do you have a moment to explain what your trade is? I'm looking to make contacts here.
I deal in metal there, sweetie. What are you interested in?
You deal. Is there anything that is particularly well at absorbing energy or conducting current?
Durasteel is the best stuff you can use if you can find it.
What do you have that is available here that would be close to that?
I've got Durasteel, and if you need, I've got small amounts of it. I can make armor pieces. If you're looking for something more for a ship, I can get a shipment in. If you need repairs, but that's going to cost you a small fortune.
Does your trade give you contact with maybe small amounts of rare metal that may be hard to find, or
Not
does this
really.
planet have anything particular?
Make a persuasion check here, because you're bullshit.
Maybe they have something that they're used to or particular in this world.
I don't know. I have some contacts. I'd have to get back with you. I mean, what are you interested in, darling?
Well,
she's crossing her arms in front of you now, kind of looking at you curiously.
See, one of the things that I'm interested in is things that might be used to power synthetic crystals. You can see I am of Sith pure blood.
She says, I noticed you were a Sith. Kind of a strange place to be seeing you around here.
Yes, I've been traveling the Outer Rim territories and on a somewhat of a journey trying to locate some materials that might be used to power.
She puts up a hand to get you to stop talking, and she kind of gives one of her hands, gives us that finger motion to, like, for you to come closer to her, and she whispers like, sweetie, you're going to have to do a better job of hiding your presence, because it just came over the comms that they're looking for you. What are you really needing?
We need to get a message off world, and we were afraid that if we went to a normal transmission comms, we would alert someone, as exactly you just heard.
Well,
we would be willing to pay you a large sum if you would like to make a good contact.
Well, I've got one. How much are you willing to pay me to use mine?
I don't know what we have. It's been so long. Give me a second to look.
We're standing there, right?
No, you're not. You're not. They're not standing there. You went there by yourself.
We let him go by himself. So we can run away if something comes.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, I have a group that I am party with, but we have.
How much you gonna pay me, sweetie? What's wrong with you?
I have 600 credits I'd be willing to give you of my own right now, but the rest of the group has some as well.
You're gonna have to do way better than that.
That's all I have is 600 credits. I offered all I have. I said I would be willing to let you hold something that I might have of value until I could go. I got to go get my friends. I said, can I be right back?
Grab one of your friends and come negotiate with me. And then she goes back to working on something.
All right, thank you. So I'll just go out there and say I need money. She's at least being friendly. I need assistance.
Somehow I get a feeling it would have been better if I would just let them chase me around the planet. While you guys went off and did stuff.
We basically in one area. Meanwhile, back with the group. I don't know what to do.
I don't
Then
know
on
what
the
to
other
do.
side, do.
Meanwhile-
How much?
Okay, what's her price?
You don't know. You haven't negotiated. 600 was definitely not enough.
No, I'm asking Cornthan character. So what was her price that you need us?
I offered all I had of 600 credits, and she said I'd have to do better than that. That's all I know.
Did you offer not to kill her?
Well, I'm trying to make a good contact, considering it's either
Oh,
that.
for the love of God! I walk in the front door
She's outside
cool.
of her door.
and
so-
I look at her and I say,
She's not.
if you
She's
let us use
outside. She's outside.
Oh,
she's not in
well,
the
I
door.
look at her and say, if you let us use the equipment, I have 10,000 Imperial credits here that are yours.
She's like, why didn't you say so? Then you know what you're doing. Your other friend there, you need to teach him how to negotiate. And she kind of beckons you in. You guys kind of move all together into her shop. And you get to her shop. It's very well put together. It's very organized. You see there's some droids running around doing stuff and keeping stuff organized. And she takes you back to the back and she leads you to the comm thing. And she stands next to you guys like, here's the deal. Give me the credits. She kind of puts out her wristband so whoever wants to pay her can pay her. You just
Yeah,
basically touch
I count it out to her.
You don't know. You just do it. You do it digital. You don't have actual credits. You,
Well,
you
yeah,
wrist bump her and give her
I
credits.
scan it.
I'll just look to her too. This price includes your silence as well. We were never here. It's better for both of
Well,
us.
let me just tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to allow you to move your communication thing, and then I'm going to give you a head start. There's people everywhere. I have to say I didn't know who you were, and then figured it out, and then call security. So I'll give you a head start, but make your call, whoever you need to do. Don't worry, I got state-of-the-art stuff here. Do what you need to do, and then you guys are going to have to hightail it out of here. Because
Okay,
That's
when-
acceptable.
When we leave,
I have to
send
make it
them
look
the
like I
opposite
tried to
direction.
do something. You going to get my drift here?
I do. Yes. When we leave, please send them the opposite direction.
And I'm going to give it an insight check just for the heck of it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, she's actually, not only is she being sincere, she's actually being intelligent about this. She wants to help you guys because you did pay her. Hey, services rendered. You see that she's very honorable in that fact, but she's not stupid either. She's not just going to help you guys, especially since you're criminals.
No, I respect intelligence.
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
you see that. Then there's something about her insight. You get a sense that this was a person that fought maybe in wars. You look her over a little bit more, you see scars and stuff like that. You don't know who she was or who she fought for, but what her history is. But you can see that she has seen a lot of combat and battle and stuff like that. Makes sense for as tall she is with her forearms and just her sheer presence is it gives you a sense that she was once upon a time a warrior, but you get a sense through the Force that you get a sense that she's wants to just live a peaceful life and fix stuff.
If we can return the favor, please let us know, and I give her a dead drop contact info source.
She's like, sweetie, just she gives you.
I'm good
she
doing the
puts it-
offer.
She's like, no, I don't want any of that stuff here. I'll give you my contact information. If you ever need anything in Nar Shaddaa, you can come back here for parts, things of that nature. We'll keep it on the down low.
We'll make sure that
That's
you're.
much appreciated.
Yeah, we'll make sure that
I'm still going to call the security, so you guys got about
I
10
appreciate
I would
minutes.
expect nothing less.
Yes.
I appreciate how you're handling this. Thank you.
Hey, you paid
Let me ask you a
10,000
question.
credits.
Let me ask you one question here.
She stops at the door and she looks at you real quick. Yep, make it quick.
What would be something big enough to distract all of the guards away from the ship platform?
How many guards we talking about?
Several. What would be something that would
like
distract
all
them?
of them.
Yes.
Yeah, all of them would be more appropriate.
Yeah.
No, there's,
Besides the city exploding, not much.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, and I go back in.
I can do that.
And she looks.
Yep, that's the plan.
She actually
That's what I was
stops
waiting.
when she hears you say that. She's like, "Don't do that, please. This is."
Oh no, it's not going to be the city. Don't worry.
when they do that, I'm like, oh,
She gives you a
Don't worry.
queer look and kind of just walks off. All right, who you call?
Okay. The moth, right?
mm-hmm.
All right, who's going to make the
Urgent.
call? You have to do a security protocol for the. For
To be our
sending message.
captain.
Who's going
That's Corinth.
to make your technology
Captain Corinth.
check? All right, you. Oh yeah, you do it very well. This line is not only secure but untraceable. So you make the call. It takes a minute. She peers into the holo projector. She's like, "State your intentions. What has happened?"
I say that there's been a rather alarming development, and I say that someone was killed, and I give the names of the people, and I say now our ship is locked down here by tractor beam, and we have no means of escape or taking down the tractor beam, and nearly the entire security force has been alerted.
And she looks. She says, "So what do you plan to do about it?"
We're going to try and figure out a way to try and get the tractor beam released, but it is not going to be easy. We just wanted to let you know that they did not have our we were definitely betrayed. There was much more going on here than it seems.
For a Sith, you're quite unintelligent. She looks at the rest of you. Who among you, should be your next move? She's kind of tapping her finger on her arm. You can't get away. What is your only option?
Distract them, fight, and get our ship out of there.
No, that is not what I need you to do.
Damn it.
We need to find out who did it.
You see, she's starting to get very. And as soon as you say that, she looks. She says, "Correct." From what you gathered and told me, you have 3 sites that you can visit. You need to find out about what is happening. That way, you can clear your names, maybe get some revenge. But you must go to the source. Find out about this Tempest. The Hutt actually wanted to hire you to find this out. Complete that mission, and then find out who is truly behind this. We can offer no assistance. Other than invading Nar Shaddaa, and that would not be good.
How much collateral damage are you all right with?
Collateral damage does not concern me. Results do.
Fantastic.
However, don't be stupid. And she looks back over to somebody like you, Finn, and she's like, like,
I'm just sitting there like whistling.
And she's just staring into your soul. Like, keep civilian losses down. We're trying to find out stuff. Be stealthy.
Oh, there's only one person that's getting my ire.
And who would that be?
Zonos.
Why him?
He's bad news for us.
Why?
He's been trying to screw with us since the beginning.
Of course, he's a Hutt.
Exactly.
But that's not a reason.
Well, that's their nature.
Yeah.
Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know who did this yet.
I just don't like him.
That's not the reason to do something. She just looks exasperated. She's like, "Is there any intelligent ones?" She looks back to you, Graham the Osley. So, what do you think you should do next?
We need find a place where we can lay low.
Easy enough. She actually like just.
I ask, are there any agent safe houses?
Not on Nar Shaddaa. However, just change you've got the equipment and stuff to scan in and be somebody else. Go to a hotel, set up a base of operations, and then visit one of these 3 places you told me about that Papara wanted you to go, and find out what you can and do what you need to do. Prove to me your worth. You've done it before. I'm not so impressed at the moment. If you cannot solve this, then what good are you to me?
Well, we will solve this. You'll hear from us when you do.
Very good. I have the utmost faith. And then if you die, well, then you die.
For the Empire.
For the Empire. She salutes, and then she clicks off.
Okay.
As soon as she turns it off, I say for the money. I wasn't gonna say it to her.
Okay, I wander back out to the chick and ask her if there's like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a directory that is, people can access that live here, so they can see like a map of the place, or where maybe a tourist flyer or something that tells us where hotels and stuff are.
You check in there and look, and there's a not a high class hotel, but it's a good stopping place nearby that you guys can go to now that you're able to get to the holo transmission and look at stuff and figure where you get a kind of layout of the city real quick. You guys only have a minute or 2 left before she said she was going to do that.
Yeah. Can I ask her? Does she have any comm jammer? I
She's
can
not there.
borrow? Oh, she's left. Can I look around? Do I see one? Can I take it?
No, you don't
Jesus.
see something like that.
Okay.
I
Um,
have
I
a
look-
pocket scrambler.
I know Vornu and
I have a
Jalu are
scrambler too.
good at technology and stuff. Who's the best at deception around here?
I'm pretty good at it.
Not me.
I'm decent, but
What
not
are you
the
trying to
greatest.
do?
Well, if we're gonna try to forge different identities just to get into one of the hotels, we're gonna need somebody with
You guys already
this
have that.
convincing.
Remember, you guys had those created by them to be, in case you needed background and stuff like that. You guys each have a separate identity. It's part of what you do.
Oh, separate from what?
Oh
Papyrus
yeah, I
did?
forgot about that.
Yeah, I totally forgot about
I was
that.
trying to see
too.
if anybody
Okay,
remembered.
well,
It's been a
Sorry.
while, so it's kind
It's
of.
been
I
a
know,
while.
but
yeah.
you do have that, so you guys can go as somebody else. So this is what it's
Okay,
for.
well.
You guys are
Okay.
part of what you do.
Tell everyone
I-
we should move. They're going to be here soon.
Yeah.
I start.
You
heading.
do.
I look around. Does she have any like cloaks or?
Make a perception check.
Probably not. With an
No,
11.
you see that there's really no there's not a clothing shop.
Well, yeah.
All right, are you guys
Stick
moving
out
on?
like a circle.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna head to that hotel.
Okay. So you guys make your way. Are you guys going to be stealthy and try to just kind of blend in with the crowd and make your way there? Or are you guys just going to...
Just
Um,
blending in now.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
If we're not hearing anything.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything. You guys get around the corner, and then a couple minutes later, you guys are walking to the hotel. You see one of the security skiffs go overhead and heading back into the direction you guys were. So you guys are kind of like, okay, we just... You guys make it to the hotel, and...
Fly casually.
I don't know. Just look like... You guys get to the hotel, and you go in, and then there's a droid sitting there. It's like, "Welcome to the hotel." So it gives the name. It says, "I am T375. Are you looking to book rooms?"
Yes.
Yes, we are.
All right. How many?
How much per
rooms?
room?
It is 1,000 credits per room.
How many can a room hold?
A room can hold 2. If you wanted more deluxe set, we can have a room with 2 beds and a little more comfortable living area for 2,000. Each of those is 2,000.
And that holds 5 people?
2, but with more luxurious accommodations. Kind of looks you over for your type.
Okay, so we're gonna need what, 3 rooms?
All right, I will book 3 of those rooms. That comes to 6,000.
Same
credits.
floor.
Please register your
If you
name
can.
with me.
I guess I'll start registering.
Use the alternate
Yeah,
ID one.
Pull
Yeah,
out the false ID.
Yeah, you guys do it easy enough. It's not that hard. And then who's going to pay? Who's holding the money and paying?
I'll pay for
How
one.
much is it coming to?
1,000 each. So I'm paying 1,000.
You guys got 2,000 more nicer.
No, 1,000, but 3 of them.
Oh, you want just the bedroom ones?
Yeah, the basic rooms, but
Okay.
3 of them
All
on
right,
the same
yeah.
floor.
This is kind of like your Motel 6 kind of thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 3 rooms, 1,000 credits. So that comes to 3,000 credits.
All right, I'll pay for 1.
You're still muted, Finn.
I pay for 1,000.
Okay.
Do we have
And I'll
party
pay it.
funds that can come out
I'll
of?
pay 1,000 as well.
Yeah, we split all the party funds.
Okay. You got.
Okay, I'm down to 150 credits then.
Remember, you guys have that.
Wow, you guys are poor.
500,000 credit chip. What did you do with your money?
No. I'm holding that, but we can't spend that here. It's Sith Empire currency, right?
Yeah, it'll
Then
track
we
us
can
back
use
to
it.
us, right?
No, that was supposed to be used as a bribe.
Yeah, but we didn't use it.
You don't.
Yeah, we still have it.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, we still have it. Well,
I'm
it
holding
come.
it.
You never used
Well,
it.
But
let's use
is
it for this.
currency for here, or will it's like if we spend it, will it set off alarms that we're using a?
You
Sith
know that
Empire?
it's yours. You were given it to use as a bribe or
Dude,
whatever you
it's
need to do.
money. Trust me, we aren't the only Sith Empire people on this planet.
Well,
As long as it doesn't trace back to us. That's what I was
Yeah, I want to clarify because we were given 500K to bribe Papyra, which we never used.
Right,
That's
but the moth doesn't seem to care about the money. You got completed your mission. So
Yeah.
as far as she's concerned, she doesn't give a shit what you did with the money because you did what you need to do. So it's yours as far as she's concerned. She does
Okay,
not
so
care. So it's like,
as long as it's not traceable currency, then that's fine. I'll pay out of that. That's party funds.
Okay.
I'll just hold on to it.
there you go.
So we'll have 597,
Okay.
497 then.
So you're gonna do all 3,000 from that. So I'll have
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Awesome.
Now, if you guys had tried to run away and hadn't succeeded and just ran off with the money, that would be a different story. But you guys succeeded, so think of it as a bonus.
Yeah, that's cool. I just remember at one point you said we couldn't spend it here.
Right.
because- yeah. Okay. As long as we're good on the hot world, they don't care, then that's cool.
You guys, I mean, you're evil. And you gotta, this is part of
Okay.
what you got for completing the first part of this. It's yours. I mean,
Let's get our
Yeah,
rooms
I want to
and then
keep
get
the money. I
disguises.
just didn't want it to get traced. That's all I was saying.
Yep. We need to get disguises now, though.
you're gonna have to
After,
find
let's
somewhere.
go to our rooms really quick, and then
I want to go sweep the rooms.
Disguises.
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
Or-
need to rest.
Forney wants a shower.
Yeah, so you guys take a. Well, say you guys rest for a little bit. You guys shower, get some food.
But like a short rest.
Yeah, give it a short rest. Jello goes and makes sure that there's no bugs or anything. You don't find anything. Actually, make a technology check. Just we'll say for all 3 rooms, you make a pass. Oh yeah, you find nothing. So you know for right now you're not being bugged. You check all the communication stuff. It looks like it's solid.
As I'm doing that, I'm also gonna. I don't know if there's windows or anything, but I'm just gonna.
Each has a window view and stuff like that. They can go.
I'm
on
just
little
gonna take a
balcony.
quick look, get familiar with the outside, and then I'm gonna black the curtains or
You just
the
shut
windows.
the.
whatever.
Yeah, you just hit you. There's no curtains, but you touch the window and it darkens.
Yeah, I'll do that for all the rooms also.
There you go. So you do that, and then you guys go back down. Let's say you guys go back down. We'll say you ask the droid, like, if there's a clothes shop. They have one in the hotel. So you guys go to the hotel, and they've got a wide variety of, like, costumes and clothing and stuff that you guys can wear and put on if you want to change your outfit that you guys are wearing.
Yeah, but I want to because like I'm wearing a freaking Imperial uniform that I did pull the freaking emblems off of though.
So we'll say, just for levity's sake, it cost you about
But it does.
total of like 200 credits. You guys all get new outfits, kind of blending in, looking like just normal people, little jumpsuits, things of that nature, so you don't look like Imperial officers and things of that nature, or Sith, running around. So you guys are able to do that.
Okay, I got that on the party funds too.
Yeah, you just use that with the party funds. And you guys are, it's your move. What do you guys want to do?
First, we need a map.
That's easy enough to get. You're able to get to the hotel has a map of the city, so just your basic map layout in 3 dimensions that should tell you where everything is located. So and then you can call for a taxi if you want to take a taxi somewhere. They have those kind of transports running around.
Which level are we on in the? Which level is this
You're
hotel?
on the not the lowest level, but you are like on the main, not the main level, but a couple levels down. So this is kind of like this is the working group area. So this is like, as you go higher, it gets richer and richer, right?
Yeah.
But you're in just where the working Joe, normal shops, normal restaurants, normal cantinas, hotels near the dock. So this is kind of like, it's just your typical everyday person kind of situation.
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking my notes. So the locations Papyra gave us, they were on level 20, level 35, and level 42. So I assume
Yes, they're going to be much higher. But it's not going to be like, you don't get into the Richie part until you start getting to like hundreds of levels up, like like Papyra was. So those are going to be as the levels go down, like the ones you were talking about, like you guys are on like level, I would say like level 70 or something like that. Those are much lower into the depths, because level 1 is like, you don't go there unless you want to die. The higher you go, the better it gets.
Okay, so we want to check level 42 first. That's the closest.
Yeah, you
to
can
us.
do that. Sure,
I
world,
wanna-
you can do anything you want.
Well, I want to, I'm going to remind the group of these locations, and the Kuzbar is my note. I don't know if I have it exactly right, but I have Kuzbar was one of the cantinas that he suggested we check out.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
do have
suggest-
the list.
Let's see here. How good are you guys at encrypting messages?
What are you trying to encrypt?
We need to send a message to Mika.
Well, we don't know that Mika isn't involved, right? While I don't think he is, it's probably best not to
He's the
contact any
only
of them.
contact we have, dude.
But we don't need a contact right now. We need to investigate. We should go to one of those 3 places first.
Yeah, we may also see that one agent that we caught a glimpse of from the the CSA or
Mhm,
from that planet. The one lady that we snuck past.
mhm.
Yeah, she
She's
seems
also
to be
somewhere.
yeah, she's
upfront.
I don't think she's going to be helpful to us because, like, we kind of probably got her fired
You don't
Uh,
know
or
well, I
that.
don't know.
court-martialed or something.
Yeah, it's just a question mark. We might want to follow that lead if we see her around, or keep an eye out at least. Maybe she's trying to still tail us and alert the Empire to where. Either way, I think we should be alert, look for her, and if we see her, potentially confront her.
Mhm.
But still, I'd like to. I think we should get in contact with Mika, preferably over an encrypted channel where it can't be traced, and not made from the freaking hotel room.
I mean, my vote would be let's go check out something first before we reach out to him.
Yes, more information is always better to have.
What are you doing?
So as we're discussing, I'm just kind of pulling up on the map to see the best route to get to this Kuzbar.
It's a ways away. You'd have to go down one of the tunnels, and then you walk a little way and you get there. It's not that hard to get to.
Okay, I'll just share that with the group then. What do you guys think of this? And I'll kind of map out one of the routes that I think will be discreet enough based on what we have on the map.
So we should head out immediately.
Anyone have any other ideas?
I'm good with looking now.
Yeah, I think we kind of should get as much done as we can because they're going to be looking for us as well. So we don't want to get behind the situation. We'd rather be ahead as much as we can.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
then
then
off to see the wizard.
and then all right, so you guys make your way there. We'll say that you guys are able to find it's not a problem. When you get there, you can see that Kuzbar's Canteen is one of the nicer establishments in this area when you get down to this level. The Erodian Singer wobbles in one corner, accompanied by a Blimco horn player as you guys walk in. The rough-looking clientele consists mostly of alien smugglers and shady information dealers. So, if you guys are looking for any kind of information here on anything, you see a bartender, and you see just your typical cantina kind of crowd.
I haven't had the best luck talking to people. I'm just saying so.
Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Who's talking to who?
Who's the shadiest looking person in the place?
Make a perception check.
Here, give us multiple choices.
6.
No idea. You think they all look interesting. You'd like to dissect them and find out what makes them work.
Can I also look around?
Yes, I'll let one more person make a look around.
Oh, it's all 10.
Yeah, you agree that there's a lot of people here. The only person of interest that kind of catches you initially is maybe the bartender.
Vornu is going to unbutton a button on her shirt and walk towards the bar and stand there and look like she wants somebody to buy her a drink.
Bartender comes up, is like, what do you have, madam?
What sort of ales do you have?
He lists out all the different drinks and stuff.
The third one.
All right, he comes back for a second and brings it over. Says, there you are. You pay him his credits, and then he starts to walk off.
So,
He
let me
stops.
ask you,
He goes, yeah.
what sort of things are there for a girl to do to have some fun here?
It's like I ain't touching that one. And you kind of look at him. He's a rough-looking man with a serpentine tattoos on his face and arms. It's like you kind of look like you're looking for something. He kind of leans in for a little bit. Says, "What are you really looking for?"
Well, I've heard of this new substance that can really make you have a good time. I was figuring a man of your stature has obviously shown a few girls a good time.
He's like, make a persuasion check.
This is only slightly less crappy. Oh, yeah.
No.
You should have unbuttoned one more button.
At this point, I don't think it would have mattered if I was naked.
Oh god.
So I'm spitting in his face as I'm flirting with him.
Yeah, pretty almost not that bad, but pretty close. He's like, look, if you need
I
information,
make it awkward.
it's like if you need some information, I could.
Yeah, you made it awkward.
If you're looking for something, I can point someone out for slight contribution to my business here.
Oh, well, how slight are we talking here, big fella?
He's just he just looks at you.
She
like,
drools.
You're not used to doing this, are you? Like
Blue's his least favorite color.
He just looks at you sad, like he points out to you a Celestian. Says, that's Mingos. Go talk to him.
Thank you very much,
He
darling.
looks at you.
I
Like,
lean over to
he
Finn's
looks. He
character and
feels.
says,
You look like he's
hangs
looking at you
around
like he
droids
feels
so
really
much.
bad, like you have some kind of brain deficiency.
Oh, great. Special Olympic speed dating. All right, so I'll go back to the group and tell everyone.
He pointed out the Celestian.
delete.
He's over in the he's in a Celestian in the corner.
I'll look at the rest of the group and say someone else should probably take point on discussing things with him.
He doesn't like blue.
Let's just say I'm not exactly a people person.
I thought you really had it with those buttons.
She likes droids more.
Well, yes, you could program them.
All right, you guys make your way over to the Celestian.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys sit down, and the Celestian looks at you guys as you guys start gathering around. He looks a little nervous at first, and then he looks over to the bartender. He kind of gives him a nod. He's like, and he's speaking to Celestian, but he goes, basic. Okay, my name is Mingast. How can I be of service to you? What information can you help me with? And he does put up a finger. For a small fee, each question requires 200 credits. Who's taking leads? Yeah, unsociable bastard.
It's supposed to be Corin. These are leaders.
No, he said someone else had to do it. That's why
Dude,
Vornu.
I've bombed every conversation bad.
But that's the point.
No,
right,
we
you're
want to be
fearless.
successful at
Okay.
some things.
Vornu will smile at him. Well, we're looking to see about procuring what I've heard is a new party substance.
He looks at you kind of curiously. He just rubs his fingers together.
Will you please pay the man already?
Remember, he said 200 credits per question.
Yeah, so DT, you got the party funds, right?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not paying 200 credits per question.
Oh, for God's sakes! I have the charisma of a sea slug. I'm not going to be able to haggle this guy down. So unless somebody else wants to take the lead on this, preferably somebody with a good charisma.
God.
Fine.
I've got 150 credits on me. I can't even give the guy enough.
Okay. So I'll slide him over 1,000 credit chip, and I'll say, we're looking for some information.
5 questions it is then. So you want to know about this new spice?
Yes.
It's called Tempest. It is a purple, easy to acquire, and imported from other worlds. It is found on several planets that do business with the Hutts. The news is one of Papara's sons buys his Tempest here from a Trandoshan dealer named Minix. Min-Nord sword tall toward a male Trandoshan displaying the symptoms of Tempest addiction that you guys are used to seeing, seated in the way other side of the cantina in the opposite corner. That's one question. What are your other 4 questions?
Where can we procure some Tempest?
He just told you.
Oh.
There goes another 200.
Oh no.
That's 2 questions. You have 3 left.
Oh, and we knew the answer to that one already, didn't we?
Yeah, so he doesn't care. That's he said each question. So you have 5. You have 3 questions for what you paid for. You can pay more, but he's going to give you.
I'm gonna say, what do you know of Zonos, Papyrus?
He says, the Hutt. Good question. He says, really, no one hates Papara. Even his rivals here, Lungra and Perila, love Papara. He was regarded as an honest Hutt. The Spice Lord bringing in the Tempest might have issues with Papara because the Hutt has so far refused the deal. But killing him would seem a bit extreme.
Do you know which hut is bringing in the Tempest?
I don't know who's bringing it in. I do know that the older one buys it here. He sends his Wookiee friends here to get it.
Did we lose Ranger?
Hello?
Did you
Or
hear me?
maybe you're muted, Ranger.
No, I'm still here.
Think
Can you
we-
guys not hear me?
Now we
After
can
Johnny's
hear you.
question.
Oh, okay. So he says, the only thing I don't know who the spice person is. All I know is that of the 2 sons, the older one buys it here. He sends his Wookiee friends here to get it. He thinks no one knows, but who else employs Wookiees? That's 4.
When he's not in the tower, where does Mika stay?
Oh, I don't know the answer to that. Mika has his own flying ship and does lots of things everywhere.
I think
He's
lost
kind
Ranger.
of. You can't lost me. I'm still here.
Now I can hear you again.
I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it ain't my connection, and I'm in Zoom, and it's registering. So
Yeah, it's cutting out in Zoom randomly, but yeah, I can hear you now.
Zoom is having a server issue.
okay. And he says that you asked about Mika. He says Mika's a strange one. He kind of gives you a little bit about the background of like where you guys just did his recent activities. That he's involved in all kinds of stuff. Very intelligent Hutt, but that's about all he knows about Mika. Mika is kind of somebody that keeps his personal stuff well kept to the vest. So that was that other one. So he's like 1 question left.
How many questions have we asked him so far? And that's
He
not a
also-
question I'm asking him.
That's 4.
Yeah, and he also
one
says
more.
about that Spice Lord, says he does not know, but the Spice Lord's organization is spread throughout the Hutt space. The Tempest is everywhere, making beings irritable and angry. He says it's bad stuff.
Do you know when the Wookiees generally come to pick up the spice here? Is there a day they pick up their shipments?
He says it's random. They come in here whenever. It's not a set date or time. They go when they do show up, and then they go talk to the Trandoshan, and they think they're clever, but they're not. For Mingoss sees all and knows all. That's your 5 questions.
Yeah. And I Devil's Treasure, I look at you and say, pay him some extra. We might need his services in the future.
Well, of course, if you want to tip me for
All right,
more
I'll flip him over
Like-
500 more credits, and for your
Ah.
discretion as well.
He says, very nice. If you need anything else, he kind of links. He's like, just reach out to me.
So we do get a couple more questions with that, right?
You get.
on.
Are you tipping? Are you
No,
giving
that's a tip, Finn.
for future probably reach
I
out?
do. Shouldn't we ask him if he knows when the next time the Wookiees are going to come here?
He just said that.
Random?
I just asked him that.
That's random.
No. You asked if they come here. What time do they normally come? And he said it's
says
random.
It's random. It doesn't have a set date or time. There's no
Right.
pattern.
So the answer
Right.
is random. To your question, also.
He doesn't know when.
Okay.
Just that they.
No,
come
well,
in.
you can't have random. Like, do you know the next time? It's not asking for the pattern.
No,
it's asking
he doesn't know the next time
Okay.
because they don't consistently show up at a specific part of the week or time. They just last time was a couple days. It could be a week. It could be 2 weeks. It could be tomorrow. He doesn't know. It could be 10 minutes from now. He just doesn't know. They just show up.
Okay.
It's Trandoshan whenever they do. That's how he knows it's related to Zonos, but he doesn't have any kind of other information besides that.
Okay.
Just then, as you give that tip over, a squat droid with a holoprojector mounted atop its bulbous head wheels into the cantina. The holoprojector displays the face of Zonos the Hutt, who is speaking in Huttanese. A female voice provides a translation in Basic. Papar the Hutt has been murdered. His assassins are still at large. I am putting a price of 100,000 credits on each of their heads. Here are their description. The holoprojector then begins
Can we
to
stun the droid if I got stunned droid?
You have to wait. The
Okay.
holoprojector then begins displaying images of each of you, along with your names. The Celestian seems intrigued. Well, this is interesting, he says. What is my sans worth to you?
Wait, didn't we go to the disguise place first? I said we were going to go to the disguise right after
You're
the
in
hotel.
different uniforms and stuff, but your appearance is still the same. No one else has noticed other than they're looking at the projector. The Celestian looks at all of you and goes, mm-hmm. It's like,
I would have tried to disguise more than just outfit.
Yeah, but
didn't-
you're not going to... This close up and him being who he is, he recognizes you guys immediately.
Okay.
So, he's the only one that's seeing that right now. He's like, so what's it worth for me to be silenced now that you want me to be a business partner? Of information.
I'll just say, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not us on the projector.
He just looks at you like, you're new to this, aren't you? Say for 5,000 credits. I would also
Fine.
look up more information for you. On top of that, I won't pretend like I know who you exactly are, if asked.
Fair enough. And I'll slide him that, and I'll give him, I guess, I don't know, is there a way we can give like a one-way channel to like send a message to my tapper?
Say
Like
that,
an encrypt-
say that again.
Is there a way? Sorry, I don't know if it's cutting out. Is there a way that I can like give him like, I don't know, a code or some like obscured address that he can drop a message so I can
You
reach
guys
him?
do that stuff, so.
Yeah, okay. So I'll also give
Like
him
a
that.
dead drop or something.
Yeah, dead drop or something I can pick up in the network. And I'll slide him 5,000 more.
Oh, very well. I will see what I can find out for you. Reach out to me whenever you need answers.
Right. I didn't get your name.
He says his name is Min Gost. M-I-N and then G-O-S-T.
A pleasure, man.
Now, if I were you, I would get the hell out of here.
I guess I'll do
We are
insight.
leaving.
Insight.
He is a corrupt little bastard, but he's true to his word.
Cool. That's what I wanted to
When
hear.
he talks bullshit, walks with him.
That's what I like.
The droid that was displaying all of our pictures, is it still there in the bar?
Yeah, it's still showing the images, and some people have turned away and stuff like that, but then it turns off and then goes out and goes back the same way it came.
I want to start following it.
Okay. You get up from your chair and start following the droid?
And when is this thing going to be in the least visible place possible?
Well, as you start making your way out the door, the rest of you guys are just now starting to get up. That Trandoshan that he just talked to you guys a second ago that says he gets his spice from the Wookiees and stuff, looks at you, turns his head slightly for a second, and then roars, pulls out a blaster, and shoots at you.
I'm shooting back.
He has the advantage. What's your AC?
13.
Okay, the first one barely misses you. The second one hits, and you take 9 points of damage as he starts firing at you and roars. And he flies into the rage. And then he picks up a chair and throws it at you. You can dodge this if you have dodge. If not, then let me see.
Where would dodge be?
Do an acrobatic check for me.
Oh God. 20.
Yeah, you're able to dodge it. You just kind of do a Neo Matrix thing where you kind of bend the chair, barely missing you, flies over, and the whole bar erupts. It's like, oh my God, kind of scene, and that's where we're going to have to stop for today. So let's where we'll leave it off there. Yeah, I've got a previous engagement that I have to go to. So I told you 2 hours. It's about 2 hours. So
Always leaving us on the cliffhanger.
I know. It's the perfect.
I had 9 minutes to shoot his head off.
So, but I have a steak with my name on it, and I'm not missing that. So I haven't eaten all day, and food's important. So with that, what's going to happen with our heroes? I don't know. Let's see what happens. So that a little bit short, I apologize. We'll have a longer session, I promise, next week. Probably we'll go for 3 hours next week and get into more of this. So
13 hours? What?
3 hours, not 13 hours, you scumbag. But I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, make sure you if you do, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments if you're enjoying this, and give us some suggestions. We're always open for open criticism. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the guys here, I really appreciate you guys being here today. So take care, be safe, and we'll see you for the next episode. Peace out.